Javier, we're going to go ahead and start your video and put you on screen so everyone can see you. There you are.
Hey.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
Kicking it off, it's a big season ahead for you and for the Galaxy. Can you just talk to us a little bit about how you're approaching the next couple of days as you head into the start of the season?
I mean, in the same way that we been doing it for the past, I don't know how many months we've been doing like a preseason, you know, we are very excited, very motivated, very like confident about what the manager brought into this organization. You know, the idea of playing very attacking soccer, football. So yeah, I mean, we are very excited about that, and thankfully, just in 4 days the season is about to start. So we are very excited about it.
Fantastic, thank you. Our first question of the day is going to go to Andy Diosa. Andy, your line is now open.
Javier, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Bien, bien, muchas gracias. My question here is, obviously last year was very difficult for not just you guys, for everybody to navigate through 2020. How do you guys feel? I know you've talked about this preseason that the team feels very motivated, very united. For you personally and for you guys as a group, where are you guys mentally, where are you guys physically to try to get the Galaxy back to the standing that they need to be at?
I mean, I think I keep saying the same thing. We are very motivated, very happy, very like excited of all the improvement that we have been showing, and hopefully we can start showing it since this Sunday against Miami. You know, the whole organization want to step up to level up this whole season. You know, because we know last one was very difficult, and yeah, we want to dream big, to try to achieve a championship, but we know that take you like step by step. You need to go game by game and try to get as many points as you can. And of course, the way that we want to do that is what Greg has been teaching us since he came here. It's a very nice and incredible idea to try to win the games, and hopefully we can do that on Sunday.
Thank you, Andy. Our next question will go to Damian Calhoun. Damian, your line is now open.
Hey, Javier, how you doing?
Good, thank you. You?
Good. You spoke a little bit about motivation. How motivated are you personally to get last year behind you and show everyone that you are a lot better player than the 2 goals that you scored last year?
Yeah, of course, but I don't know how we can measure how motivated I am. I don't think there are enough words to tell you how motivated I am. I'm just very, very motivated. I think you all can see that in my social media, in my interviews, in the way that I'm trying to improve myself in every aspect in my life. So yeah, I'm kind of like very, very excited, very motivated, and hopefully I can give my best, and I can be my best version every single game, so I can help my team and my teammates and all the coaching staff to do my part so we can win games. That's the most important thing.
Thanks, Damian. Our next question will go to Leon Licanda. And I should mention, if the question comes in English, we'll be getting a response in English. And if the question comes in Spanish, the response will be in Spanish. There will not be translation during this press conference. It will be recorded. And if you have questions, please reach out to the MLS Communications Group after the fact, and we'll help you with some of the responses. With that, Leon, your line is now open.
Thank you so much. I would rather prefer to ask my question in Spanish, and thank you so much. Gracias, Javier. ¿Cómo estás? León Lecanda de ESPN México. Muy bien, gracias. En los últimos días has, justo como dices, dado varias entrevistas, entre ellas una a Hércules Gómez de ESPN, y hablas sobre tu deseo de regresar a la selección mexicana. Yo te quiero preguntar si en estos últimos días algo ha cambiado en ese entorno, es decir, algún acercamiento, alguna posibilidad, el hecho de que otra vez Chicharito Hernández se ponga la playera de la selección mexicana. Muchas gracias.
No, hasta ahorita no ha habido nada de eso, y lo que está ahorita en mi mente es la MLS al 100%. Yo hablé ahí con no nada más con Hércules, con muchísima gente sobre ese tema de que obviamente pues yo no le he cerrado ninguna puerta a la selección, sino ya me hubiera retirado, como se lo dije a Hércules, y te lo vuelvo a repetir a ti. Pero no cambió absolutamente nada. Tampoco tendría por qué cambiar si no he jugado ningún partido, y yo bien lo mencioné, el que tiene que abrirse también las puertas para la selección soy yo con con un buen nivel y mostrando un nivel que al fin de cuentas le puede gustar al entrenador, al cuerpo técnico para un nivel de selección, ¿no? Obviamente. Entonces, eso se va a dar cuando yo haga bien las cosas en mi club y por eso mi deseo, mi concentración, toda mi buena vibra y todo va enfocada al LA Galaxy para que me vaya muy bien aquí y obviamente lograr lo que yo llevo soñando ya un buen tiempo con esta institución y luego ya, obviamente, si todo conspira a favor y se puede dar de que pueda volver a vestir la verde, pues yo encantado.
Thank you so much. Our next question will go to Sam Stejskal with The Athletic. Sam?
Thanks, Lauren. Thanks, Javier, for taking the time. Appreciate it. There's been a lot of talk about you so far in this press conference. Obviously, things were a struggle for the team last year as well. Greg Vanney this preseason has said that the system he's trying to build is one that should allow you to have a little bit more success. I'm just wondering, what are the details of that system that you guys have been working on so far in preseason? And do you think, do you feel more comfortable in it than you did last year?
I mean, I don't want to compare speaking if I'm more or less comfortable because I don't want to be disrespectful with the last coaching staff. And a part of that, hopefully you can see the answer of your question on Sunday. No, I think you've been, I mean, all of you, and with the preseason games, you have seen some of the stuff. You know, Greg already from Toronto and the system and the way that he likes to play. So I think there's no magic thing. The only thing is like their ideas, managers, like players have their own opinion, ideas, and ways to see football or soccer or ways that they can bring the best out of some players. And now, Greg, if you know, I just said it, it's a system that is gonna try to get more the ball, to try to be more attacking, more offensive. But that's what we tried to do as well with Guillermo the last season. But just sometimes soccer happens that you can build a very good chemistry. Sometimes you can do it properly. You cannot do it properly sometimes. So yeah, I mean, Greg is a fantastic manager as Guillermo is still. So hopefully the only thing for us, as me as a player, is like I'm going to try to do the best as I can with the ideas that the manager in that moment has, and help my teammates to try to achieve what we all want, that is getting into playoffs and fight for the championship.
Thanks, Sam. Our next question will go to Daniel Schwartzman with Univision. Daniel, your line is now open.
Thank you so much, Javier. Un fuerte abrazo, gracias por tu tiempo. Eres un jugador pues ya veterano, pero has trabajado mucho por tu cuenta. Vemos muchos videos en redes sociales. Físicamente, ¿cómo te sientes tú? Porque comentabas que estabas en una de las mejores formas de tu carrera a pesar de pues ya la edad. ¿Cómo estás físicamente?
Pues así, perdón que vaya a ser breve, pero como tú mismo lo respondiste en la pregunta, estoy en la mejor, gracias, en la mejor etapa física en la que he estado, lo que he trabajado emocionalmente, físicamente, tácticamente, todo lo que he venido generando a mi alrededor para poderme rodear de muchísima gente con mucho talento para poder potencializar mi cuerpo, mi mente, mi corazón, todo en todos los aspectos. Entonces estoy de una manera maravillosa, que obviamente cuando digo esto no significa que eso se refleja en el partido siempre, ¿no? Porque es lo bonito de este fútbol, nada es predecible. Obviamente que yo deseo, yo sueño y estoy trabajando para que desde el domingo el LA Galaxy se vea un equipo en el cual pueda aspirar a cosas grandísimas, ¿no? Y espero que se pueda dar, pero obviamente dependemos no nada más de Chicharito, no nada más de Greg, no nada más de Jonah, necesitamos de todo el equipo, de toda la organización, que es algo que todos hemos hecho desde que terminó la temporada pasada. Hemos tomado mucha responsabilidad, hemos trabajado todos por el fin común, que es que queremos volver a ver al LA Galaxy en playoffs y peleando por un título que ojalá este año se pueda dar.
Thank you so much. Our next question will go to Ryan Tolmish with Goal.com. Ryan?
Thank you, Lauren, and thank you, Javier, for taking the time. You know, I read your interview with the LA Times, and you spoke about reaching rock bottom. And that's something that's very real and something that's difficult to talk about, but it's something that every person at some point in their life, you know, especially in this last year, kind of has to go through. You know, people deal with sadness and loneliness and grief and all that. And obviously, you know, when you're someone like yourself, you're kind of dealing with it while also being on TV every week and with millions of social media followers and comments and everything like that. You know, with that said, you know, first of all, how are you on a personal level? You know, how's life? How are things? And
no, I'm great.
As a professional athlete, how important is it to kind of talk about those sort of things and emotions that people sometimes overlook because they just want to see you playing soccer?
Yeah, I think, and thank you for bringing this subject that I'm very like into it, and I believe a lot. But I think it's coming on not only for the soccer athletes, it's coming from you guys too. You know, because I think the narrative of ourselves is in your hands sometimes, and it's in my hands, for example, right? Because I can post something that is very vulnerable, and if you twist it, it cannot have the same impact like your question right now. So I think what you said, that is a subject that is very difficult to talk, that is difficult. I hope one day we can normalize that it doesn't matter how much fame you have, it doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter how much success you have in the superficial way. It doesn't matter nothing about it. You're still a human, right? You are not more or less than any human being in this world. It doesn't matter. So I think that's a work not only of us in a way. I'm speaking us because I don't want to separate it myself from the humans all around the world. But I mean, like sport athletes, and where your job has a lot, like you said, a lot of engagement in social media, a lot of impact in your words, a lot of like kind of responsibility. I think we shouldn't ask for perfection, because perfection doesn't exist. That's what makes us incredible, that we are humans and we are not perfect, and each day we can improve, each day we can learn, each day, like you said it, we go through very difficult things every single day. It doesn't matter, difficultness and difficult things never gonna stop in your life. When you try to reach like a flat happy place, that's not life. It's like soccer, it's like jobs, you know. You always want to bring an improvement in yourself, you know, in an emotional way, when you're a dad, when you are with a family, when you are with friends, when you are with a couple, when you are with your boss, when you are the boss, when you are posting things. Like life is like that's the interesting part of it. Like you can keep knowing yourself every single moment. And sorry that I keep like speaking more than another questions, but that's a subject that I'm trying to do in a way, in interviews, in my social media. And my social media is easier because I don't have no one to ask me. But thank you specifically, because I don't want to say that you do the better job than the other guys that have been asking me. But I think I hope one day we can normalize ourselves, that we are humans, right? We are humans. It doesn't matter. Being here in this position doesn't mean that I have more value than yourself, guys, or than any other person working here in the stadium or whatever. We're just human. So we go through a lot of stuff. We're going to keep going through stuff. But the most important thing is, like, we can see ourselves as a human, that we want to push ourselves doing stuff. We want to do what we are passionate about it. But we shouldn't ask perfection, you know, for ourselves, because we are humans in the end. I'm not a robot. I'm not perfect. No one is going to do it. So that's the funny thing, and that's the paradoxical thing in this life, and that's the incredible thing, that you always can know yourself, and you can improve, and you can grow.
Thank you so much. What an important message to hear. Thank you for sharing that. We're going to end with one more question. Salvador Perez del Fiero, your line is now open.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Muchísimas gracias. Javier, ¿cómo estás? Un gusto saludarte. Salvador Perez de Gol.com en la Ciudad de México. Oye, Javier, ayer hablábamos un poco con Alan Pulido previo al inicio de la temporada, y hablaba un poco sobre el tema de MLS y sobre las críticas que hay al futbolista mexicano, sobre las críticas que hay al futbolista mexicano que milita en el exterior. Y hablaba un poco sobre el tema de las críticas que se critican constantemente y que prácticamente pues termina siendo, no sé si el enemigo del mexicano termina siendo otro enemigo. No sé cómo lo veas en esa situación, Javier. Gracias.
Mira, la verdad es que hoy no voy a entrar ahí, menos después de la pregunta que me hicieron en inglés y el mensaje que quise mandar. La verdad que yo estoy agradecido con toda la gente que le dé interés a mi vida, sean buenos comentarios, sean malos comentarios. Yo la verdad que ahorita estoy enfocado en crecer, en disfrutar, en solamente obtener y tener a mi alrededor energía y cosas y opiniones y comentarios que me puedan hacer una mejor persona, un mejor ser humano y un mejor futbolista. Así que es lo único que estoy, yo simple y sencillamente agradecido de estar en esta posición, agradecido de que el domingo posiblemente pueda volver a iniciar otra campaña en la MLS, puedo hacer lo que más me apasiona. Mis hijos están saludables, la gente a mi alrededor que amo están saludables, mi familia está muy bien, estoy haciendo lo que más amo. Solamente quiero estar agradecido y no voy a entrar ahí. Gracias.
Thank you so much. We really